Hello YouTube, it's KJ Grama. We got another kitchen table passport.
I think we're almost done getting these. Because I'm pretty sure that my first purchase was last February. So this is either my last one or we have one more left. And the only reason that I ordered a year of these anyway was because if you get a year of them, then you get the mementos, the souvenirs. So the food and the souvenir part was the coolest thing to me. And you guys don't seem as interested in this as I do, but I'm still going to show them to you. So here's what's up about the Czech Republic. Got something that I can't read. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, many of the formerly Warsaw Pact countries opened up for tourism. Murray was able to visit Prague in 1998 and take a peek behind the Iron Curtain. The amazing history, imposing relics, Cold War feel, great people, great beers, and incredible architecture made for a full trip full of memories. The highlights are really exploring the medieval city, walking over the Charles Bridge, and checking out the Prague Castle, which dates back to the 9th century. Cool. So I can't read any of this stuff because I don't know how it's spelled, and I've never seen these little things before, but I will try. Spanelski Petisek, maybe? The translation of the name is Spanish birds. It's believed to have come from the 16th century when Rudolph II ruled Bohemia, which is now a large area of the Czech Republic. Rudolph's mother was from Spain, and the cooks made this dish for her. Others say that if toothpicks are used to hold the meat and stuffing in place, the meat rolls resemble birds. As often happens with old recipes, there are plenty of variations, so feel free to include other options in the stuffing to suit your taste. So the dish is that Spanelski Patisek. It says Czech food is usually heavy. Many dishes are meat-based with thick, creamy sauces, served with a pile of carbohydrates, dumplings, potatoes, or rice. It's a great example of this tradition. So it looks really weird, but I'm kind of interested and excited to try it. Like, I don't know. Alright, let's check out the mementos, since that's my favorite part. We got, what are these mementos? They are postage stamps, an imported Czech glass nail file, and handmade Bohemian glass bracelets made specially for kitchen table passport. Cool. Glass nail files are created by master artisans in Prague using only the finest quality Czech tempered glass. The glass is very durable and should last a lifetime. Kind of cool. So, got my nail file. Comes in a little thing. Just a piece of glass.
Ooh. It's so weird.
Huh. I was just fixing to say, I'm not sure if it works as well as the little ones that we have with the scratchy surface on it, but it just filed down this nail like nobody's business. I didn't even have to put that much work into it. I think I'm going to actually use this one instead of put it up. I try not to mess with any of them because I really like them and I don't want them to get ruined, but this is cool. Okay. We have the postage stamps. All it says about this is see if you can recognize any of the depictions on the stamps. They got Finnick Fox on this one.
It's really small.
Yeah. And then on this one they have like, it looks like a man changing into a woman looking at a little girl with a butterfly on it. I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh.
Did you show it to the camera?
I think she's turning into an old lady.
I don't think so. That first one looks like a dude.
Uh,
I don't know either. But it's kind of cool. Alright, so our cute little bracelet is just a really simple, plastic stretchy string with little glass beads on it. They're white. In the picture they have other colors, pink, black, red, but ours is white. So, kind of cool. I'm going to put those back where they're supposed to be. And so it says for the glass bracelet, this Bohemian glass beads, the Bohemian glass beads in your bracelet represent centuries-old tradition of glass making in the Czech Republic. So I guess that's just a real big trade that they have, which is really neat. Put that in there for now. And now we're going to learn something about this guy. And I'll just run through some of the big facts like I've been doing lately instead of reading everything. Let's see. What we're going to be eating is round steak, mustard, forest ham, hot dogs. This is weird. Boiled eggs, dill pickles, bell peppers, onion, mushrooms, beef stock, herbs and spices that they gave us, olive oil, flour, and parsley. Weird. It says originally made with veal by the Spanish. That could be good. I don't know how to cook veal, but we could learn. Alright, discovery cards. This is pretty. Just a village. Czech Republic. If you lived in the exact same village over many years, you may have found yourself a citizen of different countries. Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, Protectorate and of Bohemia and Moravia. I don't know. Austro-Hungarian Empire has seen a lot of change. It's now a parliamentary democracy with many political parties. They have completed a minimum of secondary education. The average is 92%. The Czech language is the same as Slovak. No, they're different but very similar, and people generally can understand both. So I guess kind of like Spanish and Portuguese. They have a unique letter and sound that is not in other national languages. It's a R with like a arrow over the top of it. And I see it a lot, and I have no idea how to say it or anything. What is interesting about the flag? When the Czech was dissolved and became Czech Republic and Slovakia, the Czech Republic kept the Czechoslovakian flag. This is really hard to read. Slovakia kept the same color but adopted a different flag. Population changed because ethnic Czechs, but the Jewish population smaller after World War II and impact of the Nazi concentration camps. Alright, here's a baby and a fish. Enjoy that. Birth rate is low. Birth is a special event, but baby showers aren't common. Friends may bring gifts after the birth. 86% of children aged 3 to 6 attend preschool. Students go to a special program to prepare for university or vocational school. Public university studies in Czech language are free, but there's a charge for studies in English. That's weird. Thought that was normal everywhere. Pets are popular. Being a vet is prestigious. That's cool. Christmas dinner is carp, even though fish is not eaten commonly, and you might buy it and keep it in your bathtub for a few days before preparing it. Vendors will be on the streets with tubs of water selling fish. Put a fish scale in your wallet to have money in the new year. Some will cut an apple in half after Christmas dinner. If it's star-shaped, the family will be happy, but if it's cross-shaped, someone will be ill. That sucks. National holidays include the end of Nazi Germany occupation, the arrival of Slavic missionaries, and the memory of June Hus burning at the stake in 1415. That's scary. So we got a map. Many mountains and hills, wild boar, beautiful rock formations, blah blah blah. How large is the Czech? What are Bohemian and Moravia? What does an ark have to do with Narnia? The largest sandstone ark in Europe, can't read that, was a location for the filming of the Chronicles of Narnia. Cool. We have a castle. That's really pretty. And Prague Castle is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest ancient castle in the world by area. There are more than 2,000 castles in this country. Hauska Castle was built over a large hole that was supposedly the gateway to hell. It wasn't built as defense or residence, but to keep evil in. It said that a prisoner was offered a pardon if he agreed to lower into the hole, and then had aged 30 years when he raised up seconds later. That's scary. Zvikov Castle, called the King of the Czech Castles, is said to be haunted by an imp. It's also said to be dangerous to sleep in the main tower. Church of Bones. Sedlec Ossuary is the home of bones of 40,000 to 70,000 human people. It has a chandelier containing at least one type of every human bone. In 1278, a pot of holy soil was sprinkled over the land, so the cemetery became a popular place to be buried. Later, a church was built, and the bones from the cemetery were used as decorations and furnishings. Super, super weird. The culture, got a couple instruments in there. Puppetry is a tradition. Mushroom picking is a national passion. They're known for a dark sense of humor. Some things many may not find funny or considered humorous, even funny Hitler masks in souvenir shops. Music is also important, and they're saying that every Czech is a musician. Czechs tend to be formal, except with people they know very well. Usually first names are only used in a close relationship or form an elder to a younger person. Wait to be invited to use someone's first name. Interesting. What should you bring if invited to dinner at a house? Chocolates or other sweet treats. Or flowers in odd numbers. Even numbers are for funerals. And remove your shoes when entering the house. And a man should enter a restaurant before a woman, always. It is proper etiquette, apparently. This is the glass part. I can tell that's a glass. The auto industry is very large, 80% of the exports. Skoda Auto was founded in 1985, later acquired by VW. Blah, 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 blah. Bohemian crystal and glasses are known worldwide. Crystal includes lead, and standards call it crystal are higher in Europe than in the U.S. They brewed beer since 1118. That's really long ago.
I think that's what the boat is.
The boat?
The dragon boat.
Yeah, crystal? I think it is. We really need to have it checked out still.
Yeah.
It has the highest beer consumption per capita in the world, nearly 2 times the U.S. Pilsner beer is from Plzeň. Beers of that style are pale lagers, not pilsners. There has been dispute about the Budweiser name since 1907 with more than 100 court cases in many countries. The polka Roll Out the Barrel was written by a Czech. History. Not exactly sure what this is, but it's there. Christmas song Good King Wenceslas refers to the Duke of Bohemia who died in an assassination plot by his brother. Holy Roman Empire and later the Habsburg ruled the area for centuries. A Christian reformer, advocate, and reformed religion, and his followers defied the Crusades, later burned at the stake, that Jan Hus guy. The country was occupied by Germany during World War II. What does Pittsburgh have to do with the Czech Republic? The agreement to create Czechoslovakia was made in Pittsburgh. How did communism affect the country? What was the Velvet Divorce? Okay, enough of that. Food. Piggy. Pork. They love pork. Dumplings, cabbage. Seafood is not that popular since the country is landlocked. Goulash, adapted from Hungary, is common meal made with meat and potatoes. The main vegetables used in dishes are carrots, peas, and potatoes. Sweets are popular. They range from fruit dumplings to buns and cakes and thinner pancakes or strudels. Roast duck, pork, or goose can be a special meal, and dumplings may be served as a meal themselves. Cabbage is common. Fruit yogurt was patented in Prague. Interesting. We got this awesome looking clock thing. Guess that's in Prague, since this is about Prague. It was the capital of the Holy Roman Empire and key city in Central Europe for many years as part of different countries. Prague has been called the handsomest city in Europe. And according to this tiny picture that I'm not going to show you, it's really pretty. Birthplace of Franz Kafka. That's cool. The city built up over 1,000 years around the Vltava River. Charles Bridge is not only stunning, but has been featured in films such as Mission Impossible. That's the big, really cool, like, dark brick one. The oldest university north of the Alps, Charles University, founded in 1348, is in Prague. Lubkowicz Palace is the only privately owned area in Prague Castle and has an incredible museum. Prague Castle has a mosaic of the Last Judgment from 1370. The astronomical clock takes work to learn how to read it. It does look a little bit confusing. The National Theater was opened in 1881 and destroyed by fire, but opened again. KGB Museum has fascinating items from the Cold War. That's kind of cool. A robot. Random facts. Sugar cube was invented there. There's a copy of the Eiffel Tower in Prague. I didn't know that. The term defenestration, throwing people out of windows, was supposedly named after incidents in Prague in 1618. Lidis is a village that was completely destroyed by Nazis with nearly everyone killed or imprisoned, but later was rebuilt nearby, and other countries also named areas of the city in memory of what happened there. Many movies have been filmed here, including Mission Impossible, Casino Royale, The Omen, Amadeus, Les Mis. It has a great movie industry given the beauty and also lower production costs compared to Hollywood. The word robot was first used by a Czech writer. Astronaut Neil Armstrong took a recording of the Czech composer Dvorak's New World Symphony on the first moon landing in 1969. Spas are popular, and people travel to visit the towns. And that is all about the Czech Republic. I think we should visit there. That sounds really pretty.
Yeah. Well, that was our kitchen table passport box.
Maybe our last one.
Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff.